Okay, allow. I think I'm on YouTube, and I think I'm not on Facebook yet. Now I'm on Facebook. Now I'm on YouTube. There and there. Hello, everyone. I am. Welcome, Facebook people. Welcome, YouTube people. Do I have any watchers? Not yet. Maybe one person on YouTube. Hello, one person on YouTube. No one on Facebook. That's all right. Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone is having a great day today. It's beautiful weather. Hope you got a chance to be outside for a little bit today. I actually thought today was supposed to rain a little bit, but nope. Is it tomorrow that's supposed to rain? Is that what I saw? I hope not. Everything feels a little bit better when it's a nice day. Absolutely no one on Facebook. Looks like no one on YouTube. That is sad. Hello, hello, hello. Maybe one person on YouTube. Are you out there? 2 people on Facebook. That's great. 3 people on Facebook. 2 on YouTube. 4 of you. Thank you. 5. Wow, we're flying now. Maybe it didn't let you know quickly that I was on. Or maybe it's not 7 o'clock yet, so you're early. Could be that too. Welcome aboard. For those of you that are watching, thank you so much for tuning in. The Douglas family. Haven't seen you guys online for a while. Hello, Douglas family. Hi, Lucy. Lucy is a faithful watcher. Thanks. Kinsley Wyatt. Well, that's fantastic. Hi, Kinsley. Welcome aboard. If you would like to comment on YouTube, I think I turned on the ability to comment so that way I can keep up with who's watching on YouTube. Facebook, we have a few people here. Great. I hope the Douglases are doing great. I hope the Smith family is doing great. I hope Kinsley is doing great. Miss you all. Wish we were together, but maybe soon. No one really on YouTube is checking in. That's okay. A few comments. 4 comments? How come I only see 3 comments? Why does it say 4 comments? It's showing me 3, but says 4. Nope. Nope. Well, Shimon's family liked it. So hello, Shimon's family. Welcome. Welcome into another edition of our nightly reading. Hello, YouTube people. Oh, the Colbys. Hi, Penelope and Marabella. How are you doing? Thanks for watching. Thank you for also commenting. That makes me feel better knowing that there are actually people out there. Shimon is watching on YouTube. Hello, Shimon. Welcome aboard. Hi, Mrs. Johnson. Is Riley watching too? Riley with the cool hairdo? What about Landon? Landon in an airplane. Let's see here. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope, as I said earlier, hope you got outside for a little bit today. We cooked burgers tonight. That was wonderful. Nothing like summer burgers and brats. So good. Hi, Olivia. I checked all day. I did not see food on my front porch. Thought we talked about that last night. Just kidding. How is everybody else doing? I hope you had a great day today. Sade, how are you? That's so fun. I don't think you've been on before, or if you have, you haven't told me. So welcome, Sade. I'm glad you could watch. That's exciting that you're there. it's exciting that everybody's here, not just Sade, but it's always fun to get a new viewer. All right. Oops. I miss you too, Olivia. I miss all of you very much. Like I said before, I wish we could be together. I keep hoping that it's sometime soon. We will have to wait and see, though. I just want the most important thing is that everybody's healthy, everybody's good, and it sounds like we all are. So that's great news. I had some meetings today, of course, virtual meetings on my computer. I had one with the principals of the district and Dr. Johnson. I had some with some of our teachers, and we're all just trying to find ways to connect with everyone and make sure that people know that we're still here to help. We're still here because we care. We just want to make sure everybody's doing all right. If there's ever a time where you feel like you could benefit from something that we might be able to provide for you, just let us know. We'd be happy to do that for you. We also had conversations about if we're providing enough for you or too much for you through our remote learning. What I guess I would like for you guys, I mean, there's only 13 of you online right now and a few over here on YouTube, but if there ever gets to be a point where it's too much, we need to know that too. So too little, too much, just right. We'd love to hear from you from time to time, just so we can make sure that we're doing the right thing for what you guys need. We're all new to this, so maybe we overestimated how much we would send out. Maybe we underestimated. So keep your teachers in the loop so that they know exactly where you stand with it, where you feel. Even if it's a simple note like, I think what you're doing is great, keep it up, or that's right at our comfort zone, fantastic. They need that information. Or if it's, gosh, we could really use a little bit more, we get through it too quick, or it's too much, we need to slow it down. They want to know that. They want to know they're only doing this to help you guys provide for your children. So keep us posted on where you are with that. Hi, Lily, and the rest of the Fininins. Hope you guys are all doing well. I think we're about ready to get started. I usually wait till about 7:05, so maybe I'll wait another couple minutes and then I'll get started. Yes, I said too. Brady Rosen, I see that your family has liked. So hello, welcome aboard. The Raleighs, nice. I think I already did the Wyatts. Hello, Raleighs, welcome. Oh, why is that not sticking? I want to know who those people are. Okay, Rosa, Raleigh. Okay, yep. So keep us posted was the moral of that first story, so that we know that what we're doing is good, is what you need. Okay, I've got two good books for you tonight. One, just like last night, one is a repeat based on what I think somebody told me yesterday. I can't remember who it was, or maybe the day before, but it's a repeat of a book that I read recently. Say hi to Sophie.
Hi.
Well done. Sophie, what grade are you in?
4th.
How old are you?
10.
Who's your best father?
That guy.
Tight race, but I won. What did you do today, Sophie?
Work.
What kind of work? What did you do for schoolwork?
Schoolwork.
Helpful. Thank you. Okay. Thanks, Fee. All right. Which one should I do first? That one? That's the... No.
I haven't ever heard the other one.
The other one's good. Okay. You ready? Are you leaving me?
I'll be back.
You don't have to, Sophie. Hi, Haley and Jackson. How are you guys doing? Thanks for watching. Okay, so here's the first book. Are you ready? This one's the new one, and then I'll read you the old one. Or do I do it the other way? I think I'll just do it this way. This is called Grandpa's Teeth. Grandpa's Teeth. You could see in the picture that Grandpa's teeth are sitting there right next to him. Now, I don't know if you have grandparents that do this, but my grandpa used to do this all the time. He wore, because he didn't brush his teeth well enough and often enough, he had what they call dentures. Those are fake teeth because his other teeth were no good. So they had to take out the rest of the old teeth and put in dentures. So for dentures, they used to have it so that, and I don't know, maybe they still do. You put them in a glass next to you, and you put some kind of chemical in it, and it helps clean them. And there's a picture of Grandpa right by the bedside table, and if you can see, move it around a little bit, he's got a big, nice smile there. See that picture? You can see his big, good smile. This is about Grandpa's teeth. They go missing. This book was donated to me by Aaron. Aaron is probably out of college now, and Aaron's dad, his job was, I thought, the coolest job in the world. He was a professional voice. So sometimes when you would hear like a TV commercial or a movie or something, it was his voice you would hear. That was so cool. Anyway, sorry. Help! I've been robbed! We heard Grandpa shouting. It's a disaster! Come quickly! He was still shouting as Mom, Agatha, and I ran up the stairs. Grandpa's room was a mess, but to be honest, it was always a mess. He blamed Gump, his old dog, but Gump looked too old to make that much of a mess. What was taken? Asked Mom. Your DVD player? Your television? Not your gold-plated golfing trophy? No, said Grandpa. It's much worse. It's much more serious. It's my teeth. They've stolen my teeth.
Who wants to steal teeth?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to read to find out who wants to steal teeth. Grandpa normally kept his teeth in a glass of water by the bed. The glass was still there, but the teeth were missing. You haven't swallowed them by mistake, have you? Asked Mom. Of course not, replied Grandpa. Those teeth were specially handmade by the finest teeth craftsmen. Agatha looked at Mom and whispered, Why is Grandpa talking funny? You see how serious it is? Moaned Grandpa. I may never speak the same again. Are you sure you've looked everywhere? Asked Mom. Under the bed, behind the cabinet, in the drawers? Yes, replied Grandpa, with tears in his eyes. I've looked everywhere. Mom called the police. Maybe they'll find a tomorrow. Officer Rate looked grave. We've done a thorough search of the room and house, but we found nothing at all. No teeth, no clues. Everyone was at home at the time of the theft, so how the thief got in and out without being seen is a mystery. Can you give us a description of the stolen articles, Mr. Pertwhistle? Grandpa frowned, rubbed his chin, then looked closely at the officer. Could you smile, please? He asked. Smile? Yes, a nice big smile. Officer Rate grinned sheepishly. No, shouted Grandpa angrily. I mean really smile. Officer Rate smiled broadly. Grandpa leaned forward, tapped the officer's teeth with his finger, and growled suspiciously. They look just like those. Officer Rate looked shocked. I've had these for years. Officer Rate took us all down to the station for further investigation. Using Grandpa's description of the police artist drew a picture of the missing teeth. They put up our wanted poster with all the others. We made copies and put them all over town. Wanted. A set of teeth. Oh, I'm showing just a screen. That was silly. Officer Rate rounded up the usual suspects and took them in for questioning. All of them were asked to smile. Most of them had missing teeth as well, but just one or two, not the whole set. They even brought in our unfriendly neighbor, Mrs. Carbuncle, because her own teeth didn't fit, but Grandpa didn't recognize her or her teeth in the police lineup. I've never seen her smile before, he explained to Officer Rate. He didn't think those were his teeth, but he didn't know. She'd never smiled. She was not a friendly neighbor. Let me catch up on my hellos here for a second. Haley and Jackson, I said hello to. The Slama Kids, hello, Slama Kids. They'll be watching the replay because they're still playing outside. That's good. Thanks. I'm glad you like the voices. It's a hard one because it's hard to read. After several days, Officer Raid had to admit that no teeth had been found, no thief had been caught, and no new clues had been uncovered. Grandpa suspected everyone, especially everyone who didn't smile. Soon the whole town was smiling at him. Although he never smiled back, he had nothing to smile with. Mom even got a call from one of those TV shows, Unsolved Crimes. They came to the house in a helicopter. We had to reenact the whole thing. When Grandpa was interviewed, he asked the reporter, Pearl White, if he could borrow some of her teeth. After all, he mumbled, you seem to have more than enough. Dad called Switzerland to find out how much a new set of teeth would cost. He was so shocked when he found out how much that he dropped the phone. The only way we could ever afford it, he said to Mom, is to sell the house. Grandpa thought that was a great idea. Who needs a house anyway? He moaned. It doesn't help you chew your food. To cheer him up, we all took Grandpa to the amusement park. It was a disaster. He took one look at the front entrance and burst into tears. See what the front entrance looks like? It's a set of teeth. That wasn't very sensitive of them. Everyone watched Unsolved Crimes, but no one called Officer Rate, and the crime remained unsolved. Some spare teeth were left in the mailbox, but none of them fit properly. People began locking their doors at night, imagining a teeth thief loose on the streets. No one knew who would be next, so fear gripped the town. The thief had to be caught, and soon. It seemed the only way to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that your teeth and your mouth were your own was to smile broadly at every person you met. Anyone who didn't smile was immediately dragged off to the police station for more questions and a chat with Officer Rate. So everyone began smiling at everyone else. All the time, everywhere, even at funerals. Because of Grandpa's teeth, the whole town was beginning to suffer. Tourists, seeing the endless sea of smiling faces, were too scared to get out of their cars. After a while, they stopped coming altogether. Dad's cafe, like the rest of the town, was losing business. The mayor called an emergency meeting. That night, for the first time that anyone could remember, the town hall was full. Speaker after speaker stood up to complain about the loss of customers and the constant strain of smiling all day to everyone. Pastor Butter summed up the situation. While I've always considered this a happy town, there are limits. No one wants to smile without a reason, and there aren't any reasons to smile in this town at the moment. It's time, I believe, to put a stop to it. The crowd cheered. Mr. Pertwhistle had one of the finest sets of teeth in the country, and he alone can't afford to replace them. In fact, I alone could not afford to replace them either. But if every one of us put $1 in the collection plate tonight, we would have enough money to buy 2 new sets of teeth. Most people put in $1. Others put in 2. At the presentation ceremony, Grandpa opened the package and revealed 2 sets of brand new teeth. Why are they different sizes? Asked the mayor. Oh, only one of them is for me, replied Grandpa, popping one of the sets into his mouth. The other one is for Mrs. Carbuncle. Her teeth never fit properly, and she has such a pretty smile. Aww. He got one for Mrs. Carbuncle. What a sweet old man. Grandpa was very happy with his new teeth. So was Mrs. Carbuncle. They smiled all the time. In fact, they were so happy that Grandpa's old dog Gump smiled too. For the first time ever. Who stole the teeth? That is odd. I wonder who did it. Doesn't really ever tell you. Hi, Lily Cassidy. Thanks we're having a great week. I hope you are as well. Katie and Ellie, thanks for watching on YouTube. That's great. New customers again. Fantastic. All right, so that was Grandpa's Teeth. Moving on to the next book. As I said, this is a repeat. This one I just read the other day, but somebody had just asked for this one again. It's an inspirational story called After the Fall. After the Fall. How Humpty Dumpty got back up again. My chair is getting squeaky. After the Fall. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. Then one day I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life.
Who was the thief?
You'll have to read the book to know.
I'm just going to skip to that page.
Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together. Well, most of me. There were some parts that just couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. Look at where he slept. So sad. Poor egg. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. All his favorite cereals are up on the top shelf. But he couldn't get them. No Crunch Tiger for him. He's stuck with Granola Harvest. I walked past the wall every day and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city. But I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. Do you like it?
Well, I can't find it.
Oh. Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches, but day after day I kept trying and trying.
Was it?
Look at the very last page, Pete.
Was it that Mrs.
Carbuncle. Nope, look at the last page. Until I got it just right. Nope, the next page.
Oh, it's a dog.
My plane was perfect and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. Unfortunately, accidents happen. They always do. I almost walked away again. But then I thought about all the time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it, but I was terrified. I didn't look up, I didn't look down. I just kept climbing, one step at a time. Until I was no longer afraid. Brave egg. He's excellent. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Oops. Hopefully you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. It takes a lot of bravery. Hey, it's kind of like growth mindset. You know, he couldn't do it yet, but that he was brave and he was able to do it. Ooh, he's changing. He's hatching and learned how to fly. The end. Well, that's it for tonight, boys and girls. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the books. If you want me to repeat one that you liked, just let me know. I'd be happy to do that. Hi, Flag family. Thanks for watching. That's it for tonight, boys and girls. Please, I'll be back tomorrow night, Friday night, last one of the week, and then we'll start back up again next week. Have a great night. Make sure you're listening to your parents and following instructions by your teachers. Have a good one. I'll stay on and make sure I say goodnight to everyone. Let's start with my YouTube people. Good night, Colby's, Penelope and Maribel. Thank you. And Sade and Katie and Ellie. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'm going to end my YouTube stream now. Good night.